I'm Kitty Gumdrop and you're watching Kitty's channel. So this week, I'm on vacation. Da-da! Probably could have just edited some music in there for that. So vacation means that I'm not going to work right now, so I'm not currently working 50 hours. I can do more than one video, so I'm gonna do 5. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da! I have a terrible editing system, don't mind me. So this week I've been setting up, since I've been off, this filming situation behind me because it's not been the greatest one in the past, and I have a tiny apartment, so I do the best I can with the space I have to work with, so I made myself a little filming corner. While making myself a filming corner, I decided I wanted to decorate it and kind of make the stuff myself because I really miss art class in school. Is it just me? Anybody else? I want to do more art projects. So this week I'm going to be making a sign with my name on it, Kitty Gumdrop, all the way across, and I want it to kind of be ocean themed because I really like ocean stuff. The ocean calls to me, I guess. So if you're interested in me trying to attempt a few more arts and crafts, go ahead and stay tuned. I didn't think to open all my acrylic paints before I started filming. That wasn't very smart. So you know when you think you're prepared and you're absolutely not? I always think I have all my stuff set up and then I don't, and I have to go get something. This time it was painter's trays, just in case I have to mix anything, which I don't think so. I think I just want to make this like ocean colors, like sea green, blue, maybe a little lavender. I got some fish I'm gonna paint. We'll see. It's gonna be a little oceanography scene. At least that's the goal. If not, I just messed all this up for no reason. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour the paint directly on the canvas, which is wood. Maybe a bit much paint. I didn't even take the wrap off. I'll tell you what, this is a strong smell right here. So it's been a while since I've actually been on vacation, about 6 months since I've had any time off other than my normal 2 days, so it's just been me steadily working 50 to 60 hours a week, depending on how busy we are and how much I'm needed. So this is definitely some much needed time off, and I thought what better way to do it than spend it with you guys, because I absolutely love making these videos. I wait for them every single week, so I thought I'd spend my entire vacation with you. Ooh. Hopefully we don't make too big of a mess by the time Michael comes home. I always forget to put up the rug, and then I end up with tiny little paint specks on the rug, and I'm like, ah. Whew. Smells strong. Acrylic paint is not for the weak. I would take this wonderful opportunity to sing some Little Mermaid songs, but I don't want to get copyright struck, unfortunately. Little Mermaid's my absolute favorite, but we can't celebrate that in song. So we'll celebrate it in decor, right? That's my idea anyway. What's yours? You got a better one? Should have brought more paper towels too. Not prepared. Oh well. Oh my god. I definitely overdid this color, for sure. We're gonna make do with this though. Gotta kind of paint down to fade this out a bit. I do want to admit something. I've not got a lot of experience with painting. This is kind of new to me, so I'm winging it right here with you guys and sort of just kind of learning as I go, I guess. Learning what works and what doesn't with you. In case you're wondering what was playing in my head just now, it was Ocean Man, but I can't play it. This is what we have so far, even though it's upside down. I'm kind of, like I said, going for a seascape, so we'll see. You ever make something and you look at it and you're like, ooh, I like that, and then you get scared to touch it again because you're afraid you're going to mess it up? Me right now. So I think a good next place to start would be with all these little fish, seahorses, whales. Like, I found this pack of foam sea stickers. I found this pack of foam sea stickers and they weren't very expensive, so I bought them. Of course I can use them again later for something, I don't even know what, but I figured what I could do with these right now is while this is drying a little bit, I could paint these into different colored fish and have a bunch of different sea life in different colors with the neon paints that I bought back here. I had planned for that too, don't you worry, I got everything planned out to make a little seascape down here. As long as it doesn't turn out like poo, and then I'm going to be very, very sad. There's so many more options than I thought there were. Separating these is taking longer than I thought it would. And more space. More space for sure. Well, I might decide that I don't want some of these in particular. I had an idea just now. Who does that look like to you? Flounder. You know what else I got? something somewhere. I have that. You know what I can do with that, don't you? Probably. I mean, you can figure it out. Flounder, Ariel. Duh. What I mean to say is I know you're smarter than I was giving you credit for just now. I'm gonna make Flounder and Ariel on here. I mean, if all goes well... Ooh, I spilled. I think that's enough fish options out on the table here. I got plenty of different things that I could turn into more creative versions of what they are. So I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to move this out of the way and move like somewhere else to dry a little bit more before I mess with it again. And then I'm going to move these in front of me and start painting those a different color. Some of them are going to remain the same. Some of them are just going to have a little bit different stuff added to them, but I'm going to make them... What was this? Ah, yeah, all of these neon paints that I bought glow with black light, so it could add an interesting element if I buy a black light for this sign. Or they could just be neon and really pretty. Works for me. I don't care. I went and got a few more paper towels because I'm smart, not a dumb. Alright, so I don't even want to like pour these into anything. I might if they're too hard to reach or I need them a little better, but I'm just going to work out of the bottle. Sounds almost like I had company. Dog got distracted by something. Anyway, I'm just going to work out of the bottle. So we're just going to go paint a few fish real fast. Again, I'm not trying to have, which I never even said this in the first place. I don't know why I just said again. I'm not trying to have these fish be perfect. I just want them to be different than they started. You can have a blue stripe, 2 blue stripes. I don't even know how well acrylic's going to work on the foam. Just the straight foam, to be honest with you. So we'll see if these are even usable. No, these aren't going to be usable. So it looks like the ones that have slick foam on them, like these, aren't really going to be usable unless I just use them as is, which wouldn't be a problem. I just kind of wanted to design each and every one of them. So I'm going to paint on the glitter ones and probably use the ones that are as is, as is. Very few of them though, because I'd rather have the ones I customize. You just go in the garbage pile. You garbage. Can't use you. Can't even see my flounder for reference. Pretty sure his fins are blue and he has blue stripes. Wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and paint Flounder since I already have the blue open and out. Like, doesn't make sense to go back to it later. And I know he's like one of the foam pieces, but I'm gonna make this work because I really want Flounder and Ariel on this. I want to get right up on it and in its business, but I think I'm far-sighted. Oof. I have to hold him by his like little nose. But I got Flounder going on. In case you can't see very well, but this is my little Flounder. I've moved on to the pink, and yeah, it's with the same brush because I'm highly uncivilized. So a couple of things I'm doing while I'm on vacation is a few things that I've been waiting to do forever. And I mean forever, but I haven't had enough time to plan a few of these things, so I mean like, what can you do? So I figured, well, I did have time. Let's go ahead and do a few of them. This one has been one of the ones that I thought might take me a while, so I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. But finally, we can sit down and enjoy doing this together. As much as, like, you can enjoy watching somebody else craft something. What color should I do next? Orange? Are we thinking orange is a good idea? I'm thinking orange is a good idea. I'm thinking orange is the best idea, actually. This orange is a little goopy, and I did shake these up. I guess I don't know how long it sat on the shelf before I walked by and was like, that's for me. I hate this. It made me sad. Okay, let's move on to the other orange, actually. Ooh, that's way better. What if the hot glue melts the foam? I guess I better let the hot glue cool a little before I stick it to it, or this is gonna be all wasted work. And hyperfixate. Purple, 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 moving on to purple, painting things purple. Purple on the seashells, purple on the fish, purple on the coral, moving on to this. I think I want a starfish with purple legs. Not fully purple, just purple legs. I'm gonna keep him this glittery circle in the middle, kind of like Star You. I guess it'd be more like Star Me if he's purple. So I got all the fish and the accessories over here drying, and I'm gonna move on to the mermaid and to my name, which actually I have spelled out here in wood letters. I'm gonna put that on the sign as well so that you know it's my channel, of course. Otherwise, it's just kind of a painting on a wooden board, and it's not really me, is it? So for time-saving purposes, I am going to mix the paint now and move on. So what I decided I wanted with the Little Mermaid is an impression of what she is, kind of like pastels painted across with the colors that she is without giving a full detailed Little Mermaid. Because do I think I can do it? Yes. Do I want to spend the time to do that? No. Because I don't really want it to look all that cartoony. Does that make sense? It's just kind of the aesthetic I'm going for, is not cartoony. She says, looking at all the super cartoony pieces over here. I don't want the whole thing to be cartoony. You get what I'm saying? I don't want it to just be like, oh hey look, it's a cartoon of an underwater seascape. Great. I want it to just kind of be artsy and flow. Whatever that means. So I know I've mentioned it in the past, but pastels are my favorite, so I'm going to be making a pastel Little Mermaid. Yeah, I know. It's not exactly how she looks, but you know what? It's my sign, and I'm going to do what I want with it. Not that again, though. That's not quite red enough. We gotta have a little more than that. That's a bit pitiful. Too much red! Oh well. Or maybe it wasn't too much red. Hope and pray that it's not too much red. Oh my god, I'm filled with dread. What's gonna come out on top of her head? Now available on iTunes. I want pastel paint, mixing white with nothing but acrylic. Mixing white so it looks good when I stick it. Mixing white, I never want to use it right. Pastel paint all night. I need it to be a little more green and a little less not green. Yas. Okay, I did the best I could, so please don't laugh at it. I mean, this is my impression of Ariel. You see how it's got the light pink on the top, the purple in the middle, and the green on the bottom? That's how you know it's Ariel. Plus, she'll be right next to Flounder, so I mean, surely it'll be pretty recognizable. I do want all of these letters to be the same color, that I know. And I also want them to be a sort of a corally pink color, so I'm going to use this color that I used for Ariel, add some of this like light orange to it, this neon light orange, and see if I can come up with maybe the color I was trying to come up with. Wish me luck again. In case I haven't mentioned it at the very beginning, I am winging this entire thing. I'm just kind of painting and putting on and hoping it looks nice at the end, and if it doesn't, it's going up on the wall anyway, because I made it, and I'm going to be proud of it. How's that look? It's what we're using. Where did my pea? Kitty? Kitty Gumdrow. Alright, so I'm just going to dip this in and paint this all the same color because when it dries I have something else I'm going to add to it to make it even prettier. Anyone else have a cat so fat they can hear them snoring? I can hear him snoring in the hallway. Comment down below if your cat sounds like when he snores. Mine sure does. I can hear him back there. Got my name all painted out. More like Pretty Gumdrop, am I right? Okay, I'm going to get all these things out of the way and let them dry, and then I'm going to move the board back in here and start working on the next thing I'm doing with that. So I'll see you in just 1 second. Well, back to the painting board. Get it, like drawing board, you know, when you have ideas. As you can see, I've got like seafoam green up here and ocean blue toward the bottom, fading out in an ombre, except we have this harsh line at the top, which I kind of want to take care of a little bit. It's a little harsher than the taste that I'm going for. I just want to even it out a bit, so I'm going to mix this color, which this is Sea Sparkle, the color I used at the top here, and this is Peridot, which is a slightly greener color with a little more sparkle in it as well. I may also add a little white to that depending on the color it comes out when I'm done. Hit! Do I need to lighten that? No, that actually came out the color I wanted, so we're okay. I want to paint this on real thick at the top so that I can blend this out. Okay, just kind of push this way, like so, and up. Now what I'm going to do different that I didn't do before is take these sponges, wet them, squirt a little of that in there. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm going to paint this on the side of the sponge, and then I'm going to dab it across to get sort of an ombre effect so the line isn't as harsh as it is right now. Let's hope this works. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to make peace with the fact that it's going to have a few harsh lines. So I have that. So now I feel like I need to do the same thing at the bottom here. which should be pretty easy. I'm foregoing the paintbrush this time, and we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna get a different sponge out for the bottom part. Comment down below if you know where I learned to dab, dab, dab till things look fab. Aw, see, sparkle. Ah! I acryliced my fingers together. We're fine. Don't panic. Why'd you panic? I have to go let this dry again. I expected to be able to put the glitter on top of it because I'm going to add more glitter on top of this to make it even shinier and sparklier and prettier. But I'm going to have to wait for it to dry a second time, so I'm going to move on to painting the kitty gumdrop letters exactly how I want them, which is also glittery and sparkly. The only difference is going to be they're going to be kind of a pinky salmon color, because I got this beautiful glitter over here that I fell in love with at the store, and even though I had an ocean scene, I decided I had to have it, so we're moving on to that next instead. So while I was off camera real fast, I went ahead and painted all this glittery stuff on top of my kitty gumdrop name, so that we could save a little bit of time, because it really wasn't that interesting. It was just me putting glitter on top of it. Who cares? Then I decided I wanted to line up these gemstones that I bought specifically for this as a border, and I got them all lined out purple, green, blue, purple, green, blue. But I've got the bottom row almost completed, and I left this last little bit for you guys to see, and this isn't glued down yet either, so I just left everything else to be desired for you guys. Michael accidentally left his phone here before work today, so I'm going to use it to show you guys all the sparkles right here. See all that? This is why I decided not to put the extra flakies on top, because it was already so much glitter, and I felt that since these were flaky, if there was flaky underneath, it would deter from the pop of the kitty gumdrop. So we're leaving it alone, and I'm just going to glue things down, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so here we are on the home stretch of gluing. I've just been going blue, purple, green, and lining them right up here, and holding the glue down until it dries, which is really quick, but you know, some of these have been popping off, and I gotta re-glue them, so I gotta make sure to hold them down so they stay put. No! Oh, I made a mistake. It wasn't supposed to be blue yet, it was supposed to be green. Luckily, this does peel off really easily. You know, I was doing fine until I started talking to you guys, then I started making mistakes. You guys are distracting, jeez. Okay, try that again. Blue, purple, green, blue, purple, green, blue, purple, green, blue, purple, green, blue, purple, green. Am I missing it? I am missing a green. Oh dear, what did I do with the aha? Yar, better be grabbing the gem sack. Second thought, that just kind of sounds like what pirates call their groin. You know, I even line these up in the correct order and I'm staring at it, questioning it. I just get so thrown off when I'm talking to other people. Blue, purple, green, blue, purple, green. We have a border in this disorder. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue this down because it's pretty much where I want it, so... Okay, fun fact, this is going to be crooked. Don't you say a word to me about it. I know it's crooked. I'm not trying to make it crooked, by the way. I'm just not very talented at that. Not very good at being straight. Not 100% anyway. Could just leave it like that. Kitty G. Now I just gotta pee and we're done. Well, done with this step anyway. I'm gonna turn this around for you real fast so you can see what I have done, which is just the border, my name got glued on, and the background is completely painted. So this is what we have so far. I'm sticking my head up like this so you can hear me a little bit better. What if I glue this string down like this? Would that be... We're doing it. This rope's afraid. Michael's home. Hey.
Hello.
How was your day?
Well, I walked home, if that tells you anything.
Have you had a good day, bud? Oh.
I'm filming, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. You can talk to me. You're allowed to talk to the dog, too. That's allowed.
Yeah, he's a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you are.
What do you think of my sign so far?
I didn't look at it on purpose.
Oh, so you're just gonna see it when it's done?
Yep.
Loser. Ow! I deserved that.
What'd you
Called you a loser.
do? Karma.
I spur of the moment decided to glue this rope around my name to differentiate it from the rest of the picture a little bit more. Put it in frame a little bit better, excuse the burp. Anyway, all I have left is to glue a few more of these things that I painted and a few more of these things that I didn't paint, and then this thing should be done and I'll give you a big reveal at the end. Okay, so this is what the board started out looking like, correct? You all saw it. It was pure white. You saw me messing with it. I did things to it, and I'm pretty proud of what it came out of. So are you ready to see, Michael?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Ugh.
Oh, wow, dude.
Ta-da!
That looks really freaking good.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
I'm proud of it.
I like the ombre from like kind of a deep sea blue to up there to that sea foamy green blue.
Thank you.
That's pretty cool, man.
That took me like 2 coats to get correct, because at first it was like this harsh line, and I was like, oh no. Did you notice I made the little mermaid in like pastels up here? And flounder?
Oh, dude.
Let me shine your light on it so you can see it with all the glitter and glory, so that you guys can see with all the glitter and glory too. Because I've given you guys a sneak peek of the glitter, but Michael hasn't seen it like in the right lighting yet. This light kind of washes out glitter for whatever reason, so are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Can you guys see all that glitter?
I can see that. It's bright, girl. Or what do they say in the beauty community? Whenever something's really bright. It's blinding, there we go.
Blinding, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's blinding, bro.
So this is what I've accomplished on vacation day 1. I don't care if it looks like a little kid did it to you. I'm really proud of it, and I'm hanging it up on my wall back here, which Michael will help me with at some point this week, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Good. I have some like rope that I might attach to the back and hang, but this thing's a little bit heavy, so I think it might just be... I will glue that right back on. I think actually our best bet might just be to screw it into the wall through this board back here.
That'd be okay. I can do that.
Cool. So if you enjoyed the first day of vacation week, stay tuned for the rest of the 5 days. I'm only going to be doing like a business week, kind of. Yeah, kitty business week. Well, I'm going to glue this gemstone back on here in just a second, but if you guys liked that video, go ahead and hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for vacation week, because I got 5 videos coming, and this is just the first one. I'll see you guys next video. Bye!